This tutorial will show you how to search for sources using the library's databases. This can be really helpful if you're looking for argument sources to help support your point. So you can start searching at the library's homepage. To get there from UB's homepage, just scroll down and click on Langsdale Library from UB's homepage. Once you get to the library's homepage, you're going to want to search using the main search box on the library's homepage. Before you put anything in there, you want to think really carefully about the terms that you use in that search box. For example, if I'm looking for information about how public libraries might affect communities, I'm going to search for just the most basic concepts in that idea, which are public libraries and communities. And that's exactly what I'm going to type in the search box. Once I hit go or enter, I have my search results, and you can see I have quite a few, 53,695. That's plenty. So I can start by narrowing down my results on the left side. I can narrow it down in a number of ways. For example, I can see my results come from 1526, from the year 1526 to 2014. 1526 is a little old for me. I'm not interested in historical information, so I'm going to use that slider to update my results to just more recent results. One more way you can narrow your search results is by source type. So for example, if you're looking for sources from academic journals, those sources which are provide great argument sources, you might check the academic journals box. You might be looking for something from magazines or trade publications, which are essentially magazines written for people working in a particular profession. You might be looking for a news article to use as an exhibit source. It all depends on how you're going to use the source, but you can narrow it down pretty easily here. For now, I'm going to check academic journals. That narrows my results down to just things that are published between 2006 and 2014 and come from academic journals, but you can still see I have 9,393 results. One more way you can narrow things down is to limit by subject. So if you click on subject, it'll show you a number of subjects that describe what these articles are about. So if you only want to see the articles here that are about public libraries, you can check the public libraries box. If you only want to see articles that are about libraries and community, you can check that box. I really recommend only checking one box at a time, or you might rule out too many search results. I'm going to choose libraries and community. And now you can see that I'm down to 997 results. That's a good number, and I'll start looking at my results. So, if you look at number 2, more than just books, the role of public libraries in building community and promoting civic engagement, that's an article I want to take a look at. Click on the title to get more information, and then you can look at the abstract, which is a short summary of the article. It's often more descriptive than the title and gives you a sense of what that article is about. If you still like the article, click on PDF full text to open up the full text of the article. This will give you a PDF of the article. You can then print it or save it or whatever you'd like to do with it. If you plan to use this article in your research, click on Cite on the right, and it'll show you how to cite this article in different citation styles. Because you always have to cite the information you find from outside sources in your paper, this is a really helpful and easy way to get a citation. If you like this article, you might also want to email it to yourself using the email button, which makes keeping track of the source really easy. One other thing I want to show you is sometimes when you find an article, we don't subscribe to it, so we can't get you a copy. Let's look at an example. If we look at number 3, who uses the public library and who cares, you'll see that instead of seeing PDF full text, you see a Find It button. That means we might not subscribe to this article, but if you click that Find It button, it'll find out if we subscribe. This tells you that this article is not available online. Instead, you can request it from Interlibrary Loan. By hitting that request button, you tell us that you want this article. We'll go find a copy somewhere, scan it, and email it to you. That process usually takes between a day and a week, so always give yourself a little extra time when you're doing research, and we can get you anything you want. As always, if you have questions, please let me know, and in this case, please post them in the discussion board for the week, and I'll respond to your questions there. Thanks!